Hello and welcome. I'm Kalpana Singhal, founder and chief editor CXO TV, our flagship brand of Techless Media Group. And today we have with us very special guest, Mr. Bhoopendra Solanki, Chief Information Officer, Sakra World Hospital, for this very interesting fireside chat. A very warm welcome to you, Mr. Solanki. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you, Ms. Kalpana. It's a pleasure to me to be here on Tech Media Plus platform.
Thank you. So, what are the three things which excite you most about your role in the organization?
Yes, one is the whatever running in the organization that should run in a smooth way. First thing, that is your platform base. So if platform is fine, then second you can think to process the manual to automate the manual processes. Correct. So many manual processes, even Indian healthcare running since long. And then somewhere 2016-17, this healthcare changed their mindset and bringing to the automation portion. So once this automation, yes, this process line mapping is mandatory. If you want to really automate any process in terms of to provide the best service to your customer or reduce the manpower effort or process automation. So in that process, line mapping is very much needed. Third thing is the data size is huge. If you are going to electronic mode, then data is accumulating in start GB, then TB, and in some organization it's in tetra. So what you will do for that data? So for that data purpose, you need a BI that already available in the market past 10 years, but now those solutions getting matured. So you can adopt those and then you can utilize for the organization, and then mainly it's benefit to the customer as well as the organization. I'm saying for the patient, like a diabetic patient visited 6 months ago. Now his cycle is coming for the review. Then we can trigger SMS if we have that data in the BI mode. That BI trigger the message to that patient, your review is pending. You can visit the hospital or you can call their home care service. They can take sample and then you will come to know. So it is both side a win-win situation. Patient also having the good experience and there's help, as well as hospital is no worry. Hospital automated message trigger notification going to the patient, and then patient can call their doctor, and now VC is enabled. Even each hospital enabled in video consultation. So if they are unable to come to hospital, they can do the VC as well. So in that segment, three things: basic platform, yes, always need to be good in condition. Then automation of manual processes. Third thing is AI, ML, IoT, and TI. These things we can bring to improve our business, to improve the patient services and clinical care. And then sometimes even we also bought in our hospital this robot. So many hospitals buying the robot and utilizing cutting edge technology to serve the patient in better manner.
So how you being in a chief information officer, keep yourself aligned with the business goals, like you talked about, management playing an important role. So is it difficult? Still, it is difficult after COVID to convince the management, or, there has been a shift there also?
Post-COVID, definitely it is not difficult to convince the management. Even sometimes they only come like, can we automate this process or can we bring this notification? Yes, sir, we'll explore and we'll do. Somehow we have this internal team as well as partners as well. So in that segment, management, even a few colleagues I spoke within this healthcare, they said yes, their management also supporting to them. So post-COVID mindset is changed to bring the technology. Technology, I think next 1 or 2 years become a backbone of any organization.
Yeah, so I think it's already have become.
Yes.
Yeah. So now it's easy to keep yourself aligned. I mean, with your technology goals, getting aligned with the business goals is quite easy than what it was supposed to be earlier.
Yes, definitely. Because earlier you have to convince your customer. In hospital segment, it's a patient. Then your internal customer, you can say your front office staff, nurses, doctor, and your management. All three segment, it is difficult to bring in one segment. So sometimes if you are bringing any new application or new solution, then you are achieving some 30-40%. rest is a waste, or we are trying to bring in fees wise. But now it is very easy. Even sometimes patient also give suggestion. Please do this also automate. So that way we are considering. We never say no, we'll not do. Okay, we'll look into and definitely we'll bring it.
Yeah, so that's actually helping in improvising. Yeah.
Correct, correct.
So when it comes to advanced technologies like AI, ML, and analytics, so how are hospitals, using this to deliver a high level of patient experience and healthcare delivery?
And as I said earlier, this physical OPD and other things are going on. Yes, IPD, you can't serve the patient at home, but yes, step down ICU or home care segment, that some level of a non-chronic patient we can serve in their home. But it is difficult to everyone to serve at home. So the IPD segment, they are coming to hospital, and staff, doctor, clinical care we are providing. But on OPD segment, majority slowly going to the virtualization. People are preferring the video consultation, which was very less, or even few hospital it was not there before COVID. So after COVID, every hospital adopted this virtual consultation that is completely based on the technology. Like this platform, video consultation is there. Thereafter, this doctor prescribing the prescription goes to automated to their email ID. If organization having the mobile app, then it is getting feeding to mobile app also. Similarly, bills, reports, and many other parameter pushing to their email ID or mobile app. Like recently in beginning of this year, we launched our mobile app. So that mobile app contain all these features, along with patient also can feed their symptoms on the technology platform. Symptoms means like they are coughing, they are feeling feverish, or headache. So whatever they feed into mobile app, then once they come to the doctor can see, or during the VC call, doctor can see, oh, you had a month ago cough. Yes, sir, I had. So in that way, moderate, light, and document also, we are allowing the patients to upload their other hospital document prescription reports to our mobile app. And the doctor once see during the consultation, if he or she is seeing the patient, he can easily recognize these are the document belongs to Sakra, because there is a background color of those documents, and these are the documents from the other hospital segment. So patient will have single window to keep their all document medical record. Otherwise very hectic, they are bringing this much file and coming to hospital. Sometimes, sir, we forgot our file in your room. So that way, so that missing case also going to eliminate. So technology becoming the major factor for the hospital in clinical care. We targeted during the COVID this OPD segment. Like if we talk about our organization, so we targeted the OPD segment in that mobile app, online payment, view virtual consultation, prescription, EMR, feedback. All those are we automated with the help of technology. So yes, technology playing a very good important role, and it will provide the prompt result to doctor as well, and then doctor can start the treatment then and there immediately. And like I talked about robo, so like orthopedic robo we procured, and doctor did I think more than 100 plus surgery over through that. And now we are preparing for neurology. So not only Sakra, other hospital also buying the robotic technology, and then bringing the skill set on top of human skill, and giving the better care to the patient.
So I'm so glad to know that now we don't have any interoperability issues. So happy to learn from you that you have got an application wherein patients are actually uploading the files from the other hospitals also, and the communication is seamless. So that's really great, because for last 2 decades I've been hearing that healthcare is actually facing the major challenge of interoperability.
Correct.
So yeah, the OPD was not communicating to the other functions, and say if one has to get some scan done, that report was not actually getting to the doctor who was actually doing the treatment. And likewise, there were so many other things which was interrelated, but that was not happening. But during COVID, I mean, that's the best thing which has happened, is that interoperability issue has actually got. So that's really good. And I think the credit goes to the CIOs, the technology leaders. They have done the awesome job during this period. And you were talking about people are actually now more interested in video consultations. So, is there any difference between telehealth, video consultation, and telemedicine, or they are interrelated?
Yes, video consultation, it's just a beginning. Correct. So you are interacting, like people coming to your OPD room and you started, yes, Mr. Saxena, how are you? Like that. So it's just a beginning of the conversation. And during that conversation, you can tell, sir, I am feeling pain or I am feverish. Okay, that way. Then and then telemedicine comes beyond that. Telemedicine give you the vitals. Telemedicine gives you the historic data. Video consultation will not give you historic data unless they will upload and those reports, and you have to see those reports. So telemedicine beyond that. And if you talk about above that, this home care, that collective effort of video consultation and telemedicine. In our mobile app, we have that capability, and ECG equipment we already integrated. Like ECG machine will give the patient, and patient take the ECG. There is a two-step this process. Once they take the ECG, after finishing, it will get automatically pushed to the mobile app, and mobile app a doctor side can see, okay, this is the ECG parameter. So that's a completely IoT method we used. ECG machine, Bluetooth, our application, and then application doctor can see on their mobile app or as well as OPD computer. So that way. So video consultation, it's a beginning of the remote care, not the final step. Final step is the this home care, we can say, which can include video consultation as well as telemedicine, both the things.
And so, what's the role of telehealth?
Telehealth kind of this means more equipment in it, correct? Or remote care abroad. You can serve the abroad patient as well, or this rural patient as well. So telehealth, one nurse or something, you have to deploy that side to a little bit understanding the things and communicate, but over the technology only, not some physical exchange and all. So technology, more remote care with more equipment. It's
Okay. So that requires a paramedic at least, and wherein he will be using some kind of equipments.
correct, correct.
Yeah. So that's really great. And there is another term which we are hearing these days is about digital twins. So how digital twins are quickly becoming popular in many industries. It's a kind of trend that involves creating models informed by real world data, and that can be used to stimulate any system or process. So, how are hospitals in India leveraging this technology, and is Sakra planning to do something around this?
In healthcare, it is not much spreaded yet, but yes, we also exploring how we can utilize this in our organization, and but it will take time, I think, in healthcare segment.
Probably it can be in your priority list now.
Yes, we started exploring it.
So, as healthcare groups are focused on building a resilient healthcare model and future-ready hospitals. So, what, according to you, are the cost and the risk and the rewards involved in building a future-ready hospital? And how crucial is the role of technology to make hospitals future-ready?
Correct. So, for every CIO, it is the first term, like what is your basic need for to run the technology in healthcare. So basic need should be strong and sustainable for at least 10 years. Correct. Basic is done, then you come to the automation portion. Automation, it's not an ending, because one process automated, next process you have to automate, then few new processes introduced after 2 year or 3 year, those also you have to incorporate. Similarly, kind of digital journey and this automation, IoT, or all those things in third layer. So all these three things you have to think, you have to analyze in your organization business need as well as customer need. Then you have to align, and it should fulfill at least 90% or more than that. Then you can adopt the technology to bring in your organization. Otherwise, difficult to this collaborate or different technology to serve your patient in better manner.
Yeah. So that involves cost also and the risk and rewards also.
Yes, yes. Risk also, cost also, but cost analysis you have to do in that manner. Like it will help to generate revenue. It will help to serve the patient in better manner, or it will help to reduce the manpower effort. How it's going to benefit the every stakeholder, we can say. So in that manner, we have to evaluate three, four parameter. First, you have to decide and put that solution into those parameter, and then that ROI will come out. ROI is yes necessary for any organization. It is not like that we bought the product in higher cost, then that cost should not go to the our customers. So in that segment, we have to think cost and the offering of the serving to the patient or customer, that should not be impact.
Yeah. So majorly the repetitive task can be automated, and so that we can avoid the cost burden shifting to the customer. Rather, there are some measurable returns on the investment which can help you. Okay. So the next question that arises is that how you identify the technology providers. Like, is it that you're customizing your technologies, building it yourself, and customizing, or maybe taking it from the technology provider and customizing it? So and how do you identify the technology partners or the vendors?
Yes, after COVID, even many startup also came into the market, and then market is flooded with the solutions. Yes, you have to identify the right solution. So I used one term, process line mapping. So what exactly you want and what they are offering, that mapping we do in Excel. Actually, this is our process. What you are going to offer, it is there. Yes, no, that manner. Then we go to the company background as well, because the solution which organization going to buy, it should not run for 1 year or 2 year. We are thinking for more than 7 or 10 years. So company should sustain for that aspect. Otherwise, if company not there, then who will support on that product? So in that manner, also one of the key point. Then we come to the existing clientage. What are your existing clientage? It's a healthcare or non-healthcare. That third segment. Fourth, yes, the solution wise commercial is aligned, or is a higher side or lower side. So this 4 5 factor we always, and then fifth one is we check with the peers. Yeah, they were all, saying like it is running in your organization. What is your feedback? So that fifth one. So 4 5 factor are there where on which we decide the partner and then make them on board.
Yeah, and then making those SLAs and the rest of the process.
Yes, yes. Once we finalize that, then SLA comes in the picture and other things.
Yeah. So the kind of support these days you're getting from the startups or the kind of cohort you're building up. So how's it going on? Like, what's the scenario? Is it good or excellent? How would you like to rate it?
It's like this healthcare industry little different from other industries. So sometimes they feel difficult to understand the process. Then we again try to make them understand the process. Then they do. But yes, the mobile app solution which we bought, that is around 5 or 6 year old company. So they are doing good. They are providing the support on time. And then phase one product is almost now stable. Second phase they started. So we are comfortable with the startup. We can say this 5 6 year old company, it's a startup. So they are doing good, no doubt about it.
So when it comes to healthcare, data is something which is a very crucial part of the whole journey. So how are you managing up with your data? Whether it is starting from cleaning, maintaining, and again when it comes to interoperability and the intelligence, and even the data which is used for marketing. So and of course the security part of it.
Correct.
So if you would like to throw some light.
Yes, in that manner, like data size every day getting increase and increase because everything we are trying to put in electronic form. So for that purpose, like one DVA to fine tune the data and table, and it should not be get slow. Second is business analysts. We kept for that purpose to analyze the data and in a required format or as and when needed, we are giving to management or we are giving to the marketing team. But on top of that, we are going to explore this BI tool as well that will help to business analysts because technology playing a good role these days. So we'll try to bring a BI tool as well in that. Not yet we have, but manually we are maintaining through the business analyst and database administrator. Security part, yes, we divided our security into segment, internal and external. Now these days applications is more public facing. Earlier, if you talk about 10 years ago, most of the application done for the internal users, not for the external. So internal, you can put this antivirus and then you can relax. But now not possible to have the relax, because this ransomware is a big headache in for the any organization. And external security, internal security, so internal antivirus as well as DLP, and external security, firewall, and then gateways. Those we have to implement, and sometimes air gap backup also need to take to recover or to avoid the ransomware attack at least. So that way we are managing our show for the security risk.
So, like all the organizations, whether it is healthcare or any other sector, so they are exposed to breach any time. And earlier it was like, oh, the breach should not happen, but now you have to face that truth that yeah, it has to happen anytime. It can happen. So, what kind of preventions measures you think, or maybe something which ensures that okay, even though if there is a breach, then first thing ensuring that the data should always remain available, and second thing that should not affect the business in the sense that okay, there is no data loss, or maybe when it comes to ransomware, the company doesn't have to pay anything. So how are we ensuring that?
Correct. Even ransomware also, you don't know if you pay. Sometimes they are not able to give you data back. So it's not surety. Like if you pay and you will get your data back. So in that manner, this ransomware or even any virus, it's a thief and policeman story. So this thief always one step ahead from the police. Police identify, okay, that way I can caught. Then they invent one more way to do the things or to steal the things. So similar story in ransomware or other virus to the data. In that manner, the air gap backup, it's a good thing. You take the backup and you disconnect your backup device. Yes, that is a manual activity, but you will be 100% safe. Yes, whatever time gap is there, one backup to another backup, that particular data you may not get, but at least 1 hour ago or half an hour ago data you will have. Now they are, even this ransomware also attacking the backup data instead of the live data first. First they attack on backup data, then they come to the live data. Earlier they are doing only live data, backup data you can restore from the backup data. But now they change their strategy. To overcome from their strategy, air gap backup solution is the best solution. You take the backup, crucial data, and disconnect the device, and then again take, then disconnect, or 4-5 device you can keep like day wise or hour wise, and that way we are managing our show. So we are almost 99% sure we'll not have such kind of attack.
So that was a really nice tip for the peers to follow. Thank you so much for sharing those great insights, Mr. Solanki, and it was great having you here for this conversation today.
Oh, me too. Thank you so much.
So with this, I want to thank everyone for joining us, and thank you everyone. Please, to watch more such interesting videos, please log on to www.cxotv.news, and please stay tuned to our social media channels. Stay safe and take care.
For more updates from CXO TV, please like and subscribe to our channel.